the only thing that is greater than fear is hope. So if we have hope, there's always going to be some possibility that can drive out whatever darkness is around us. Empathy and understanding, knowing where my students are and knowing that they are human, that sometimes life happens, mistakes happen, and always being mindful in teaching that to them so when they encounter other people, they have empathy and understanding. I remember my teachers. I remember being obsessed with my teachers. I grew up in a family that was always involved in education. So my grandmother was a teacher assistant and then turned into custodial staff. My mom has always worked in kitchens in the schools. So for me, my education has always been something that's been important. It's always been a conversation in my house. And knowing that I have a good relationship with my teachers is something that I very much remember from my childhood. My mom, oh my God. Single mom, 2 kids, did not graduate from high school, made education the top priority, never ever missed any opportunity for us, never missed an open house, never missed a parent-teacher conference. She just made it work. And I'm always so amazed that she made it work. A lot of it is conversations with my brother. So every chance that I get, I have conversations with him that are like little tingly thoughts in my mind. And he pushes me. He challenges my thinking, not just because he's my brother, but because he's my colleague in this profession. I would say that he is someone that definitely inspires me to think about my teaching and my practice, but also how can I make it better? I remember enjoying learning. I can name all my elementary school teachers, can name all my middle school, all my high schools. To be okay with writing, because sometimes writing can be a little, it's an insecurity for me. So I know that for some people it might be an insecurity for them. I always want people to continue researching and not just being okay with the first thing that they read. So I like to ask a lot more. If I ask a why question and someone gives an answer, then I have to say like, well, why? Why is it that way? Because I know that we're in a society where we can just Google everything, but when can we finally be at peace with what we've Googled? Great teachers laugh. Great teachers have fun. They know that there's a job that needs to be accomplished, but there has to be moments where you can sit and take a breath. Because if not, there's always gonna feel like that heightened running to the next step, whether it be the next class or the next skill or the next standard. Like, take that minute and enjoy it. And remember that your audience will let you know whether things are going great or whether they're not. Well, I always check in with myself and say, how am I feeling? In certain situations, I think that's really important. I often ask myself, is this good enough? Whether it be what I'm teaching, how I'm teaching, where I'm teaching, is this something that I am okay with saying this is enough? And then towards the end of the day, I check in with myself again by saying, how do you think the day went? And I try and find my little pockets of sunshine and highlight things, whether it be just with myself or if I'm on the phone with family. I set goals and standards for myself based on who I am, not based on others. which is really hard because in this profession, there's standards and things like that that need to be evaluated for everybody that are the same. And I think for me, I need to remember that this journey has not been an easy one and that I can't just give up. Because there were times that I really wanted to. Like having to take a year off from college because I'm not a good test taker and just not letting that consume me. My coaches and being a synchronized skater took up so much time in my life. So I've had so many coaches that have just seen potential of leadership in me and really helped me harness that leadership role. You know who you are and don't ever doubt it.